everyone, how are we doing? Obviously, I am a blonde now. I did want to get on here with my hair curled and done and everything, but when I got it done, the hairstylist curled it and then I curled it the day after, so obviously it was bleach, so I'm just kind of giving it a little bit so that way I don't fry it. But yes, we are still long. It was a balayage. I will insert some pictures from when I got it done yesterday, all of that. So give me 1 second and we will get into what we are doing today. So I have my hair clipped back and everything, and this is the reference photo for today, the iconic Bailey Sarian. So I'm going to be trying to recreate her look, and I am so excited. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with my Milani Glow Serum from Walmart, and this is a new product. This is not my first time using it. I did record a video of me using it, but I didn't like that video, so I deleted it. But this is the Milani Glow Serum. It's at Walmart for like $6 or $7, I think, and I absolutely love it. Underneath of it, all I have is some skincare. Ignore the burn that's on my forehead. I did that while I was curling my hair. But this serum is like thick and glowy, obviously. I am just in love with this serum so much. Look at that. That glow. Alright, so now the next step of my base, like before makeup pre-prep, is the Milani No Pore Zone Primer. This is also a new product. So I just put a decent amount on my hands, get all the dog hair out of it. I rub it together and I put it on my cheeks and my forehead, the nose. Benefit Cosmetics POREfessional Primer, and I put a tiny bit on my finger, tap it between my fingers and warm it up, and then it just goes right under my under eyes. Ever since I found this little routine of mine, I have absolutely loved my base. Like, it has been amazing. So now I'm going in with the e.l.f. Illuminous Putty Primer, and this is like the yellow buttery looking one. I scoop some of that out and I put it right on the apples of my cheeks, because that's where my biggest pores are. And then I take my fingers, I just go in circular motions at first, and then I push up into my pores. Alright, so now I'm gonna let this sit a little bit and I'm going to do my eyebrows off of camera. So I'll be right back. So we are back. My eyebrows are filled in and carved out. I used the excess concealer to prime my eyelids, and I used the e.l.f. 16-Hour Matte Camo Concealer in the shade Light Peach. And before I did that, I did spray my face with the Milani Make It Last Dewy Setting Spray to lock all of my primers in. So now we are glowy and ready for some foundation. So I am going in with the Juvia's Place I Am Magic Foundation, and I believe the shade that I have is shade 600. Is slightly too dark for me, but it's okay. So I'm just taking the tiniest bit on my finger, just kind of putting it everywhere. And this is my new favorite way to do my foundation. Instead of applying it with a brush, I literally just use my finger. It's quicker and it still works. Alright, so now that I am looking all kinds of crazy, I'm going to clean my finger off. And I'm going in with a wet beauty blender. This is my Real Techniques one. And I'm just going to start blending all of this in. Trying to get my mirror open. Because I have a tendency of only looking at my iPad when I do my makeup. Right down the neck. And I did get a ring light for Christmas, so that is very exciting. But that is my foundation, and let's just take a look at my pores really quick. I'm obsessed with this routine. It like covers my pores perfectly. Alright, so now I'm gonna go back in with my e.l.f. Camo Concealer. And I am just going to conceal my under eyes, around my nose, top lip, and bottom lip. Bottom lip, chin. I'm taking the other side of the beauty blender. I'm just blending this out. And I am keeping the concealer above my cheekbone and as close to my nose and my lip as possible. That way I get a facelift. And now I'm just going to blend my edges together, especially up here in the temple. And now I'm going to get my forehead and my nose. I do want to try the Maybelline Superstay 30-hour foundation. I've heard very good things about it, so I definitely want to try that. But this is my concealer, and now I need to decide if I'm going to do cream contour or just bronzer, so let me decide that real quick. Okay, so I decided I was not going to do cream contour, but I am going to use my Wet n Wild Photo Focus powder, which is also a new product. And I'm going to try and apply it the way that I've been seeing on TikTok, where everybody takes a sponge, and this is a different sponge, I have two. But it's a damp sponge, and I'm just going to take this side, dip it into my powder, and then dab the excess on the back of my hand or the wrist, and then lightly tap that into the skin. Let me get a mirror so I can see what this looks like. Definitely got rid of my little under eye bag. That is ridiculous. Like if whoa, sorry about that. If I were to ever get like Botox or plastic surgery or anything, it would be in my under eye to bring this part out. Alright, so now that I did my under eyes, I'm going to go in with a brush for the rest of my face. I'm going to be using this brush that I got from my sister for Christmas. And then I'm going to very lightly set the rest of my face wherever I put concealer. Just gonna kind of run over my under eyes again. And then cut that just a little bit. I think this powder has a little bit of a tint to it, but it's okay. Okay, so now that I did my face powder and just made a huge mess, I am going to jump into my bronzer, which is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. And switching brushes to an angled brush that is small, that way I can control where the bronzer goes. And for this one I have to use my mirror or else my face will end up so much darker. This focused in my temple and on top of my cheekbone. That way, get a little more cheekbone action. Get my forehead. I always like to bring the bronzer onto my temples. And then I don't actually do any nose contour. I just take the same brush and I tap it off a lot and then I like pinch it, go down my nose. Okay, so there is my powder and my bronzer. Okay, give me a minute. Somebody is trying to sign into my Gmail. What the heck? Alright, so we are all good. Now I'm going to go into blush, which is my Milani Blossom Time Rose Blush. I want to check out more blushes, but I don't really know what ones to look at. So if you guys have any drugstore suggestions, let me know. So I'm just taking my brush and just aggressively digging into this. And I'm just, get my mirror again. Going to, I love blush so much. I used to never wear blush. I was like, why would you want your cheeks pink? Not anymore. I always get my forehead just a little bit and my my chin. Okay, so there's the blush, looking super cute. I'm also getting over being sick, like always. I'm always sick. I don't know why. I have a crappy immune system. We'll blame it on that. But we're looking cute. Let's get into some highlight. Let me figure out what palette I'm going to use for the highlight, and then we'll get into it. So I really want my highlight blinding, so I'm going to use my Morphe 35S Sweet Oasis palette, and I'm going to go back and forth between these two shades right here, which is Champagne on Ice and Just Us Two. That way I can get a blinding highlight. Look at that. I love using eyeshadow as highlight. If you haven't done it yet, what are you doing? If you haven't subscribed to me yet, what are you doing? And then I was also told I should start highlighting under my brows. So there we go. Super glowy. And then when I get back, we will jump into eyeshadow. So before we get into eyeshadow, I just sprayed my beauty blender with some setting spray, and we are going to melt all of our powders together. There we go. All right, I'll be back again. Okay, so we are back, and the first shade we are going in with is from my very busted up James Charles palette. We are going to go into this shade right here called Escape. And I also have some new makeup brushes, so that's awesome. And this look is a halo eye. So I'm just going to take this purple and I'm gonna put it right on the outside of my eye and right on the inside. And I'm keeping it like in my crease. Now we're gonna get the inner corner. Alright, so that is what we have so far. I'm gonna hop off camera and do the other eye so we can get on to the next step. Right, so this is what we are looking like, and I'm going to go in with this shade right here. I don't remember the name of it. I'm going to take a slightly fluffier pointed brush, and I am just going to blow out the purple that I just did, still keeping it very, very close. Now I'm just doing the same thing to the inner corner of my eye. Okay, so now I'm gonna hop off camera and blow this eye out. Okay, so now that we are matching, so I'm gonna try and go back into the James Charles palette and use this shade now. And then I'm just going to, once I get it, most of it off on the sides, I'm gonna bring the rest of the product over my crease. just really blowing this out. Alright, so now I'm gonna hop off camera and do this eye. Okay, so now that I got it all smoked out, so I'm going to go in with my Cara Duo Pro 16 Cleo Queen palette just for this super dark black shade right here. I love the black in this. It is so dark. But now I'm going to take a flat angled brush and I'm going to put it across my lash line and I'm going to smoke it out. Okay, so there is the line. I gotta find what I want to smoke it out with. I think I'm going to use this brush, one of my new ones that I have not used yet. I tapped it. And I'm just going to smudge it. Alright, so now I'm going to hop off camera and smoke out the other eye. Okay, so now that I have both of those smoked out, I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. 16-hour Camo Concealer. And I'm going to go in with my concealer brush and I'm just going to carve out this halo eye. So I'm just going to do a line right down the middle. And I'm going to take it up pretty high. Tap it out on the sides a little bit, and then use my finger to do the rest. Okay. Alright, so now I'm going to go back in with my shades that I already used and fix the outer and the inner corner off of camera real quick. Okay, so I smoked my lash line out a little bit with that first purple that I used from the James Charles palette, the shade Escape. And now I'm going to go into this palette and pick up this super bright hot pink. And I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it on both sides of the halo. And now I'm just taking the same brush and kind of like fanning it out. That way it blends with my purple. Alright, so now I'm going to hop off camera and do the other eye. Alright, so this is where we are, and now we are going to fill in the center halo with some shimmer. So I'm going to go into this shade right here called Celestial, and it's like a very shimmery pink, kind of. It's like a pale pink, but I'm just going to put that right down the center. And I kind of like want this shimmer to like go all the way up. Okay, so there is that, and I'm going to take that brush with the pink that's on it. I'm just going to mess with it until I like it. Go back in and go sideways this time. I'm gonna replace some on this eye. Okay, so there is that so far. Okay, so I don't remember if I said this or not, but I am following one of Bailey Sarian's tutorials. It's not really a tutorial to get ready with me, but she puts a shimmer on her inner corner, and she wanted it to be purple, but it came out blue, and I really like the blue. So I don't know if I want to use this shimmer or this shimmer up here. So I'm gonna figure that out real quick, and then we will apply it. Okay, so I decided on Coastline Cruise, which is this one right here, and this is my Morphe 35S Sweet Oasis palette. So I'm just going to put my finger in here and ooh, okay. I forgot Morphe does not mess around. Alright, so I'm gonna try and like use this brush and see if I can like that's a little better, but I'm gonna add more. It's my favorite part about this look. So now I am going to finish smoothing out my under eye. This is so cute. I love how it turned out. I love that blue inner eye. So now we are going to jump into mascara. So give me a second while I get my mascara. Okay, so I have two mascaras. I have my Rare Beauty mascara and the new Maybelline Curl Bounce mascara. So that is a new product. But first I'm going to do my Rare Beauty. That way we can get some length. Rare Beauty's mascara is everything. I love their mascara. Okay, so there's Rare Beauty, and these eyelashes like refuse to curl over here, so alright, so now the Maybelline Curl Bounce mascara, and it has a curved wand. So I'm going to have the curve like this. And I'm just gonna really wiggle that through. Get some curl in there. And then I forgot that Bailey Sarian, she also puts black in her waterline. So I'm gonna find one of my black pencils and we're gonna color our waterlines. Alright, so random, really old black pencil. Wow, that really makes it look so much better. There is that. I am obsessed. Okay, so now she has like this bright pink lip. Do I want to do a pink lip or do I want to do like a nude? I'm thinking a nude. I don't think I want to do pink because I want the focus to be my eyes. So I'll be right back with a nude lipstick. Okay, so we are finally done and I am obsessed. I love this look so much. It gives me like cosmic space vibes and I'm here for it. Like I'm kind of tempted to do like a colored highlighter, but I think I'm just gonna leave it how it is. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you stayed all the way till the end, you're a real one, you're amazing. Do not forget to like and subscribe if you have not already, and if there's anything that you would like to see or say, go ahead and comment it down below. If you guys have any requests, I absolutely love doing requests for makeup. All of my social media platforms will be in the description, so just go ahead and DM me, let me know what you want to see, and my Instagram is right here, so go ahead and follow that, and my TikTok. I just hit 500 followers, so that's like totally awesome. If you guys check out my TikTok, you will see this look. So thank you for watching. I hope you guys had an amazing Christmas, a happy new year, and yes, oh my goodness. Thank you for watching. Bye.